Coming up on this episode of Swing Nation, we've got a Lindy Hop convention in Minnesota, more how to ask a pro to dance, and a little love for our man Jerry Almonte. Swing Nation episode 64 starts right now. All right, I'll do it. Hello! You guys got to tune in for the show before the show. We live stream every other Monday. We post it. You should know about it. Hello, welcome to Swing Nation, episode number 64 for November 5th, 2014. I'm Spuds. That's Rik Zuckerpunch. Whew, that was close. And that is Zuckerpunch. Who would have Zuckerpunched me if I called it Rik-o-matic?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I was going to say.
There's anything wrong with that.
Not an insult.
Today is
I hope you voted.
Oh, that's right. Today is, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you voted.
November 5th.
Just saying.
Do your duty.
What if you don't
Can't
have
complain.
anything intelligent to vote on? Did you still vote?
You should educate yourself.
Should you? Oh, yeah, I couldn't get out of that one.
You don't have to vote on all of them. You could vote on 2 initiatives.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
say
You're done.
I know at least this much, and just vote about that.
No, all right. She got me. Today is commercial TV broadcast day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
It is.
I like to just say, there's a whole website behind that link, but you go check it out. Commercial TV broadcast.
I guess it'll be in the show notes.
They will.
No.
No? All right. Well, then how are they going to check it out?
They could go look.
Okay.
Trust me.
The Googles.
In that link that you can't see. It's the Emperor's New
It's
Link.
not down there.
Be happy there's some links on this show. Actually, I want to say thank you once again to Ann Money, who did a couple shows back, and Gabriella Cook when I was going to Bill Cosby. So we posted a little something from the show that Nicole, she was doing her Jerry Almonte spider thing, and then a weird kind of look from Gabby, which was, I don't know. Gabby was it was a little tricky to get her to respond to some stuff in the beginning. Jim, do you have the clip of the first take when we were trying to do the show? She was a little quiet.
She had a little stage fright.
Let's roll that. We were just talking about this, watching this interview. It's that's how he is. He wasn't putting on any faces. He wasn't he's just that kind of guy. He seems unapproachable, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody doesn't know, but you do actually do a lot of choreography and you've had a lot of chorus girl groups. We would be remiss if we did not mention an I Charleston video. Yeah, it was a little tough to get her to.
I don't know. She's
get her to respond.
a little stoic.
But I think after I gotta keep it on lock now. After a couple of drinks, I'm trying to finish the sketch. After a couple of drinks, she was fine, and the show turned out pretty well.
Okay. Wow.
Quick bits.
She's never gonna forgive you for that one, boy. Okay.
While we're talking about Jerry,
Okay, sure, why not?
So I'm not the only one who appreciates the effort that he does in keeping tabs on what's going on in
Jerry
the Lindy
Almonte.
Brandy Farabee posted on the Facebook, which is how I know about this, so thanks, Brandy. I'm not stalking you, I swear. She said, beside the fact that Jerry takes most of the pictures that you ever see that make me or most other people in the greater DC, Baltimore area look good, He spends his time keeping track of everything going on in the world of swing dance.
It's a true
Every
story.
time I say so, he scoffs, but Jerry has been an accidental and unofficial archivist of modern swing dance for the last decade or more through his blogs, Facebook posts, and photographs. On top of that, he's the logistics man for the ILHC, attends tons of dances, DJs locally, and also holds down a day job. He's the strong, quiet backbone of our community, and I could not be more glad that Nina and the staff of Mobtown Ballroom called him out on it Saturday night by inducting him to the Mobtown Hall of Fame. I only wish there were an even bigger way to honor him and embarrass the hell out of him for his limitless contributions.
Wow.
So, Jerry, let me take this opportunity to embarrass the hell out of you and say thank you for what you do. I know that we here all appreciate all the wonderful things that you do that Brandy already mentioned there, but I'm just going to linger on this for one more moment. Thank you, Jerry.
In another news.
Jerry's awesome.
Well played. Very quickly, we got a request from the Frankie Manning Foundation. They have a lot of stuff that they're cooking, and they could use some help. So if you'd like to volunteer to help them out, go ahead and go to their website, frankiemanningfoundation.org, and hit the contact link. They are looking in particular for some folks who are social media experts. So go ahead, but anything you can do, I'm sure they can figure out a use for you. I'm glad to see that they're still active on stuff, as well as being involved, of course, in World Lindy Hop Day next year in Rome.
In Italy.
In Italy. I'm so excited about that. So, get in touch with them.
Sweet.
We should do this kind of sad one.
Yeah.
We were. I'm not from the SoCal area, but I do have a number of friends in the LA, Southern California area, and the Facebook feed has been just full of really very heartfelt expressions of grief that a member of their community has passed away very unexpectedly. Mark, and I'm going to totally butcher his name, Tortorici, who's a band leader, musician, promoter, dancer, and friend, was taken from us in a car accident in the early hours of October 31st, just not that long ago. Among his many accomplishments, he performed for 3 years with the Jumpin' Jimes at the Derby in LA. For a decade, he worked with R&B legend Bill J. McNeely. For 9 years, he promoted as many as 4 consecutive nights at Joe's Bar and Grill in Burbank. As a band leader, he made 2 international tours through Spain, Italy, Germany, Hungary, and Russia, ran his own record label. He did so many things and touched so many lives. On behalf of all the people who are really feeling such loss, just our condolences. You can go to his Facebook page, actually, and there's a lot of loving remembrances that people are leaving on his page, and we'll post more information about anything else you can do to send cards and flowers to his family and friends.
Yes.
That's really rough.
So what is LindyCon? Let's touch on this really quick.
LindyCon?
LindyCon.
This is
LindyCon!
Okay, that was good. Next story.
I like this.
So, LindyCon, thank you for asking. It's an event that combines all the things that I think are awesome. So Lindy Hop, gaming, and awesome talks. And it takes place in the winter in Minnesota when I guess you probably want to be indoors in the weekend of January 23rd. And they call it a celebration of dance, geekdom, nerdery, games, and more. I just thought it was really interesting to highlight this because it just kind of like hacks the idea of what we do when we get together as Lindy Hoppers. Of course, a big part of it is the dancing. They have both a swing dance and a blues house party featuring 2 live bands, as well as dancing for hours and hours into late at night. There's talks during the day with discussions about music, philosophy, organizing, body mechanics, local history, discussions by scene leaders, and there's gaming. So both like board games, role-playing games, party games.
I love they have listed the games.
Yeah.
Carcassonne, Settlers of Catan, Cards Against Humanity, Dominion, which I just played.
It's fun.
Oh my God, that game is so much fun. Oh my God, that game is so much fun. Oh my God, we have to play. You have to teach me how to play.
Yeah.
And Jungle Speed and Bananagrams.
Bananagrams more my speed.
I'm too old for Jungle Speed now. I used to be good at that.
It's freaking, you can't get through it without an injury.
I know.
Carl, last time we were at Beantown and played this game, he had like half moons all over his forearm.
Really?
I think either like Sky has like really sharp nails or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. It's dangerous.
Yeah, you got to grab a
Reach for a token.
totem,
Okay.
token, or whatever it's called.
So be careful.
They play about prison
Symbolically,
rules,
it's a
though.
token. It's called a totem. But,
Totem.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Don't get distracted, people.
yeah, there's an event where you go and you talk about dance and play games during the day, and then you dance at night. Cool.
All right. All right.
Although, why Minnesota in the winter? I'm a little curious.
You know, the best thing about it for me was it was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know. Prince, that's all. I know
Prince
he's not
is
going to be
great.
there.
Minneapolis is a great place, and there are awesome people there.
Maybe not January.
Maybe not January, yeah. Weekend of January 23rd, 2015, so check it out.
It's my dad's birthday. Remind me.
Harold's birthday.
Yep.
LindyCon.com.
LindyCon.com.
Cool.
Would you like to dance, Nicole? You gonna give me a no and a reason?
You know.
Wow, that's what I get. That's what
Wow.
I'm getting, people. I'm getting that from her right now.
I mean, if you were actually asking me to dance
Mm-hmm.
right here, right now, I would say no because we're on a carpet. But you know,
We don't have a shot wide enough. So.
yeah. So there's a blog post. By the way, it's got an awesome name. It's www.blog.dancehappens.com. I love that. Dance happens. And there's this post asking for dances, asking pros, and declining dances using the yes method. So there are 3 ways to ask a pro to dance. Sometime when you're socializing off the floor or away from the ballroom, politely ask them if they'll add you to their dance card. If you want to dance with a pro or any person who gets taken quickly, hover near the dance floor. Don't stand in the back. In fact, stay on the dance floor when the song ends. Touch their arm. First one wins.
Gotcha.
What? How is that a thing?
Don't do it like that.
Is that really a thing?
Avoid asking a pro to dance if he or she is sweating their things off, looks distressed, or is being swarmed by dancers demanding a dance. Or I finally catch someone I really want to dance with, but they're sitting down and I know they've been dancing a lot and are really tired. I go up to them and politely say, hey, are you social dancing right now? This lets them know that I'm acknowledging how they feel and giving them an option. I think it's really interesting that we need guides to tell us how to interact with pros as if they're humans that have needs. But read the blog post. You know, there's like advice, there's tips, it's useful. So
I think, is this the blog post where the person says you basically kind of have to say yes,
Yeah.
right? Where it's
Well,
like
they
there's
choose to say.
you have to, unless you have like a really really good reason, like
it's hard to
my
say.
car's
just
on fire
no.
or something.
Well, it's just hard to say no with no explanation.
True.
Right? You have to like sort of contextualize it because the assumption is that you should want to dance with everyone, and it's also kind of sort of. Let's see how I can distance myself from this a little more.
Here we go.
It's one of the geek fallacies, one of the great geek fallacies, that you should want to interact with everyone who shares a thing with you, whereas that's not necessarily the case. And so we feel upon us this burden to participate in this way, and it's not necessarily the case. But so there's the yes method, where you're declining, but you're doing so in the best way you can. So putting yourself in the shoes of the person you're talking to and reflecting on how it would feel if someone said, no thank you. Even if they say it politely, you walk away scratching your head and wanting to know, like, why? Mm-hmm. So you can say yes. You take it.
It's
hard.
I
mean, it's obviously awkward.
It's a weird line to kind of walk down because I'm thinking if you're at a dance, don't you think you should dance? But then again, I'll go to a dance and I won't.
There you go.
I don't know. It's a good article, I think.
So you can like put someone off by saying yes, but not right now. Mm-hmm. And I think that sort of my takeaway from it was that it's best if you contextualize your answer.
As opposed to just a flat out.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I'm really tired right now, but thank you.
Yeah, and that could not be a lie. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lie. You could literally be like, I'm sorry. I've tried not to ever lie to anyone when I didn't want to dance, because generally speaking, I want to dance. But if I'm tired, I just go, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out. And that's it. And they're totally respectful for that, usually. Once or twice, I get a salty look.
Yeah.
And I don't dance with them.
Yeah, so you do with it what you can. I mean, I think everyone I do think almost everyone tries to be nice about the way that they turn down dances, because it kind of sucks when you, like, put yourself on the line. You're like, I would like to experience this thing with you, and you just...
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, yes, period. And I also think that we need to teach people how to act. I mean, there's all these blogs since we've been doing the show. It's like every other show has been how to ask someone to dance, or how to do this, or how to do that. And we focus so much on the dance itself that I think sometimes we miss. You never, like, point. Don't let me catch you walking through a dance floor. If you gotta go to the bathroom, walk around. What is wrong with you? You got no. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You got no nothing. Walk around the dance floor, right? This is the kind of stuff that we need to learn, right? But guys, buy 2 pairs of shoes. One for your practice and the other one for dressing up. Come on with the white, scuffed up, messed up looking like
This is becoming a listicle very fast.
But that's showing cred, man. I've got cred because my Eris Allens are all junky.
Yeah, you better take that cred and go get a coupon and buy some Payless shoes.
I've got cred because my kids always have holes in them right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Always.
I agree. It's like, but we need to teach some of this etiquette, because people, a lot of people, they get welcomed into the dance so fast that the social stuff goes away. They forget how to act. And like you said, through your mouth. as if the pros have special needs. It's just people.
I mean, also, keeping in mind that I am not, like, overly blessed with a lot of social acumen, so things like this, you know, at some point in my life were really useful for me. So if you have a friend who doesn't really know how to say no, or doesn't know how to say yes for that matter, you know, here's a post that talks about it.
Yeah, read it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good post.
All I have to say is don't do the put your hand out thing.
No, please don't.
Never, ever.
And especially not with this expression.
Oh, yeah. Don't ever do that one, for sure. Use your words.
Just
Use nice words.
Poop
People like nice words. Oh, man. I need some good videos, guys. Can we look at some awesome videos?
Yes, let's look at awesome videos.
Okay.
How about this one from
What do we
Lindy
got
Shock?
first?
It just happened.
Lindy Shock? Where's Lindy Shock? In a place?
Budapest?
Okay, yeah.
It's the one that's on a boat,
Budapest?
I think.
It's on a boat.
It's on a boat. And this is the Advanced Jack and Jill Finals.
Awesome.
She's so graceful.
Is it? Yeah.
It's Alexia.
Oh, okay.
By the way, she won.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure he did too.
And he was there too.
Nice.
She's just like, she's so classy. She's so graceful and then musical and rhythmic.
Nice. That looks fun.
Just saying.
Good stuff.
So she won.
All right, let's go from Europe over to a whole other part of the planet. We're going to go to Africa for the very first Afro Swing Festival happening in Mozambique. And there's so much illness going on in the scene right now. Got the Hot Shots and the Maputo Swing Dance folks dancing together. Let's check it out.
Wow.
I don't know if you can really talk about illness in Africa right now.
Yeah.
It's happening in a very, very
weird
small
choice, but we get it.
It's not-
It's an interesting stylistic approach to this footage.
Yeah, it's got this like 70s documentary footage. This happened like 2 weeks ago.
This is so awesome. Wow.
Come on.
That's awesome.
So cool. All right, we got to get invited to the second annual Afro Swing Festival.
So that's the first one ever,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, so
Sweet.
cool.
Mozambique.
And they were able to get the hot shots all the way over there.
That's
so.
pretty cool. So we've got one more video for you
Oh, yeah.
tonight. And so I saw this performance on YouTube's.
Oh, I
and then
didn't
I
see
saw
this yet.
someone
Oh, yeah.
link to it and say nothing but, look, he's human.
Nice.
Yes.
And you'll see why.
You'll see why.
Who's in this?
This is a little known dancer named Sky Humphreys,
Another
dancing
little
with
dancer.
Tatiana Ujir.
Yeah.
Tatiana. I love her.
Are we gonna like show the part where he? Yes.
That's why we scrubbed it.
I haven't seen it. Don't ruin it.
That's why I scrubbed it.
But, oh, yeah.
So my reaction was not, oh look, he's human. It's he's impossible.
No, you know what? I gotta tell you, that's not the first time I've seen him do that.
What?
Like, no, I mean, I've seen him dance a lot, and like socially and whatever. If anything like that goes wrong, excuse my French, he fucking nails it. He kills it. Like if you go down with the most style ever. I've seen Sky do that before.
Now, isn't there like a video of him from like ALHC forever ago doing exactly that? Like he just
A video?
he
Yeah.
spins out of it.
Yeah, Jim was saying, is there a video from ALAC with Sky doing something like that? Yes.
All right.
We got to find it, and Jerry will find it.
Someone research that, post that to the show notes, because we will definitely.
But so the point was like he's human, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I don't look like that when I fall. That's what I would say.
yeah.
you don't do a rollover and then come down in the splits.
Exactly.
Shockingly enough, no.
So the real problem with that is now every time I see him, I'm going to want to trip him. Just like, that was
terrible.
amazing. Let's do some jazz stuff now. Bam!
I mean, obviously, so what I noticed about that was that floor was impossibly
Oh, yeah.
slick. And she did like 4 turns
Yeah.
on the spot and was just like, bam!
Yeah.
And on a floor that makes Sky just totally wipe out, I'm like, good on you.
You guys never heard the joke about when the white guy trips going down the street, he goes, oh, that bump. When a black guy trips, he goes,
No?
I think that's a joke that
Now
only
I just
you on
heard
this
that
show
joke.
can make.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely not making that
All
joke
right.
ever.
You could tell it. It's okay.
Anyway, so those are our videos, but we've also got some feedback for you.
We
Oh my
get
gosh.
letters.
Feedback.
This-
Feedback. Feedback. Mama.
Mama.
So this is the.
Fish.
You're with me. Fish.
So bringing it back to dancing with the. You really keep wanting to show off your phone.
I have
It's
a note
crazy.
for her.
So the Dancing with the Pros issue keeps coming back alive, and
Really?
someone takes it way back, way back, people, back to Jane Austen. Eddie Nuzki sent us an email as to this. Maybe we should do it together.
Yeah, why don't you guys
We're in
do it?
unison?
Well, I mean, why don't you be Mr. Darcy.
Darcy. All right.
Okay. So as to the situation of not asking our privileged instructors to dance during a social event, this has already been well described by Jane Austen. Think of a proud, conceited Mr. Darcy with his nose in the air at a country dance. And I'm, I guess, Mr. Bingley.
And action.
Come, Darcy, I must have you dance. I hate seeing you standing about by yourself in this stupid manner. You had much better dance.
I certainly shall not. You know how I detest it, unless I am particularly acquainted with my partner. At such an assembly as this, it would be insupportable. There is not a woman in the room whom it would be not a punishment for me to stand up with. However, this is not a good analogy, because Mr. Darcy was just snobbish. He wasn't particularly skilled at dancing. Actually, and in particular, he was just like shy, really, about like not knowing anyone and not being as affable and gregarious as Mr. Bingley, who was very approachable.
Cut.
So it's not the same. Whereas our pros are totally nice people. They just get overwhelmed by people being like, hey, do you want to dance? Hey, do you want to dance? Hey, do you want to dance? I would get overwhelmed too. I mean, not that many people ask me to dance, but you know, there's some nights where you're like, oh my God, I gotta pee. I gotta breathe. Anyway, so.
Don't mess with an English major. That's the answer, right?
Exactly.
Master of English.
Sorry.
Master of English from the place where they invented English. Just saying.
That's where Scott Cupid lives,
Certified
right?
by the Englands.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
So thank you, Eddie Nuzki, for sending us that blast from the past.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
From what era, gentlemen?
I don't know. I just work here.
The 1818s.
Regency, Empire.
Yeah.
The rebels and the secret rebel base.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
Back then.
Well, that's it for our show today. We're happy to have you come for the show.
Happy.
I wanted to film.
These are my wings.
I know you did.
I wanted to film a whole thing with these two dressed up
But he was going to dress us in Victorian garb, which was entirely inappropriate.
You can't win, Spuds. Sorry, dude.
Shame for shame.
So if you want to have us get corrected about Victorian versus not, please send us more emails like Eddie did. You can send it to news@yehoodi.com. You can also Facebook us at Yehoodi and us and SwingNation TV. Twitter, we are at Yehoodi, at Zuckerpunch, at Spuds, and at Rickomatic, and at Punkass Jim. Don't forget also buy Punkass Jim's stuff off of Make Things Better.
Oh yeah, you have those cool cases now that are like the the flip cover,
Oh, for iPhones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a new iPhone so that I can get one.
I gotta. Hey Jim, can you fix this?
We're on the air, guys.
I beat the crap out of this thing. It's still great. You guys, right?
So you should also subscribe to our channel on YouTube because obviously we are so entertaining and you obviously want to do that. Search for Yehoodi. You can call us.
You can. I just want to let you know the phone number's going away.
What?
Yeah.
201-984 show?
But that's been
You mean
so famous.
201-984-7469?
That's pretty damn good.
That's in my speed dial.
Yeah, it's not on your speed. Is it really? Yeah, so if you want to be one of the last people, you are ridiculous. Call.
Everyone call.
The phone number's going away by the end of the year. So.
Wow.
But you could also always send us an MP3. You're so ridiculous. Send us an MP3 or something like that. We'd love to have you do that. Until...
We should start accepting video submissions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a slippery slope.
Okay. Maybe we won't mention that just yet.
No, I think we already did.
Okay.
Get a video of Omar eating chips. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song.
If you have a thing, just shoot, aim, and then send. Okay. Note 4. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. See you next time.
See you in a week.
All around the planet, gates are in the groove. Don't have to understand it, you just have to move. Truck on down, pimp your stroll, put some jelly on that road, swing nation.